Thanks for tuning in again. Today we're in the garage. As you can see, we're getting ready for another mod. Not on this beast, but on my buddy's 2019 GT. He's on his way over right now, so just getting ready to clear out the garage so we got a little room. And basically what we're doing today is he has the Roush axle back on his car already. Sounds really good, but he said it's not quite loud enough. So he ordered the Roush X pipe to go with it. So we're gonna get him in here, get the car jacked up. Maybe I'll do a little walk around. We've done some things to the car already. I haven't had it on the channel yet, but it is lowered. He put the iBox sport lines on. So we'll show you how it sits. Sits pretty close to this one, so it looks really good. Only difference, he's got 20s, or the 20-inch rims on his. It's not a performance pack car, so it comes with the different rims. But yeah, I'll go do a little walk around. Give it a couple revs, let you hear what it's like at idle before the X-pipe goes on, and then we'll see how loud she can get, because I know the resonator in the car definitely holds back a lot of the noise, so I'm sure it'll sound pretty awesome once it's on. We'll give you a little rundown of the install, where to cut, all that kind of stuff, and we'll do another couple revs and maybe a couple drive-bys and stuff once it's all on. So stay tuned for that. I'll clear out the garage, get everything ready to go, and we'll carry on. All right, she's in. She's up in the air. Just enough to fit under there. We got our X pipe right here. All there is to it, you get the X. They send you 2 little clamps because the other 2 are already on the car. So basically you can cut it on the car if you want. Because this has the Roush axle back already, makes our life a little easier. We can just unclamp it where they cut to put the mufflers on, drop the middle part right out, and we'll be able to cut it apart out here so we're not stuck doing it under the car. All right, a little change of plans. We ended up just unbolting the back because I was thinking after, if we start messing with those clamps, it'll just screw up the whole straight tailpipes and all that. So we just left it apart. Took off, it's just 2 bolts on the back clamp. You can drop the whole system out. So it's pretty easy. So basically, the suitcase is going to be gone. The X pipe's in. One thing you want to note, there is a top and a bottom. You can see how this side is straight. That side is just slightly curved over. If you look where the suitcase ends, that side's straight. This side swerves to the right a little bit. So that's how you know you got it the right way up. And then basically what it calls for, from the flat part of the suitcase, 5.5 inches up is where you want to cut. Both sides. So we'll measure 5.5, make your line, and then before you cut anything, just line this up, eyeball it, make sure it's pretty close. Just in case you only want to cut once, you don't want to mess it up, otherwise we got to use my exhaust over there. Try again. So we'll get it all measured and cut and show you what that looks like when we're done. All right, got her all measured out. You can see pretty close lined up on the side. Just throw it on top. That's your 5.5 inch mark. So you can see once it's in there, you have plenty in the pipe to clamp it down to. Same with the other side. There's your mark, pretty much dead on to where it should be. So we'll get her cut, get the X pipe on, get it back on the car, and see how she sounds. All right, she's off. We did it with a hacksaw, so you have to thumbs up and subscribe because I'm dead now. But she worked. If you got somebody with a Sawzall, 100% borrow it. Got her all back together. First startup. Next, or a couple days later from when we installed the X-pipe here, just on the way to his house. I figured let it be on the car for a few days, because I don't know if it's just me, but I always find exhaust sounds a little bit different after you have it installed for a few days. I don't know why, but it just does. So put it on, let him run the car for a few days. So here we are. We'll roll up to his house, we'll get a couple drive-bys and a couple revs and stuff like that, so you guys can see what the X-pipe is all about. Parking their car on the side of the road gave me a little heart attack right there.